Across Cuba, near total darkness. Even for a country accustomed to blackouts, this is unprecedented. The sick, young and elderly are suffering the most, says this man in Havana. Cuba's electrical grid went down on Friday after one of the island's main power plants failed. Lights began to flicker on in scattered pockets before the electricity went out again. It's prolonging a nationwide crisis and worsening shortages of food, fuel, medicine, and water. I've had to wash myself with rain, says this woman. Cuban President Miguel Diaz-Canel urged people to remain united. But a former Canadian ambassador to Cuba says people are tired of decades of deprivation.
This is the worst one that certainly in my memory, here the entire national power grid of Cuba collapsed.
Cuba generates its power from oil, but shipments are drying up. Its key ally, Venezuela, gripped by its own crisis, has cut exports. While Hurricane Milton delayed already scarce fuel deliveries.
The Cubans literally live from shipload to shipload. This is the reality of Cuba.
The regime blames the shortages on the U.S. trade embargo, but pro-democracy advocates say the spiraling crisis is the government's own doing.
The nationwide power outage that we've seen is the culmination of a more extensive crisis, and I would point mainly to the mismanagement of the system.
Cuba is the third most popular destination for Canadian tourists. Global Affairs Canada says it's monitoring the situation, while Air Canada, Sunwing, and Air Transat, which offer flights and packages to the island, say resorts and hotels still have power and are running off generators. Touria Izri, Global News, Ottawa.